Kicking and Screaming live right now. Some interesting comments at the top. Why is the description kicking and screaming?
Oh, they'll find out real fast.
Let's just answer that right off the bat before we get into it.
You'll see. Trust us, you will see.
I pretty much kick a lot, and this one just.
And I scream, and that's because I'm half deaf, and I just scream a lot.
I feel like you haven't been screaming a lot lately.
No, but I am tonight.
Okay, so we're going to get into it.
I'm fired up
Let me
today.
give you the rundown of what we're talking about today. So Cam Skattebo, this is what he's going to be screaming out. WWE scuffle and that viral clapback that he made. Peyton Manning roasting Brock Bowers' smart girlfriend.
Yeah.
And Jets owners Woody Johnson calls NFLPA report absolutely bogus. We're going to tell you why.
Yeah, wonder why.
Bill Belichick, we love chatting about him and his very, very young girlfriend, Jordyn Hudson.
And you wonder why the Giants aren't going near him, right?
And Tom Brady has more wins than Jets since 2020, even though he retired. Steve Cohen sells his 18-karat gold toilet for $12.1 million.
That's why he's a billionaire.
And Jordyn
Sell that
Woods
toilet.
finds Karl Anthony Towns' late mom's car for his birthday. These are the things that were making headlines over the
that's
weekend,
a nice story.
and that's what we're talking about. So starting off right
that's
now.
That's why we're leaving it at the end, because it's a nice story.
We'd love to get Lou's blood pressure just revving, wilding,
doesn't take
up
much.
through the roof. Tell me your thoughts on
I'll tell you my
Cam
thoughts.
Skattebo, the scuffle over the weekend at WWE with a bunch of fake wrestling.
Well, you know what? Don't use that word fake. They get mad when you say fake. Okay. Now listen, here's what I feel.
It's not about
it is not about Cam. We like Cam.
It doesn't even sound like you
we
care
love
about
Cam.
this.
It is about the Giants. You guess what, guys? Grow up, get a little more maturity in Giants. This is why you lose all the time. Let the kids run wild. Let them go crazy. The guy has a broken ankle. He had surgery, and he's pushing around a bunch of wrestlers.
Can we show some of the video that we have?
Yeah, show the video. So what if we...
Oh, we don't have video?
What do you mean?
Oh, we
got
got
video. Show the video. Okay. We get sued, we get sued.
Here's where it all goes down.
Look at this. Look at this.
A push
He's
by
got
Cam.
a broken foot.
Andrew
what are you
Schultz
doing?
Getting in the mix here, hair flying everywhere. This was
He's
staged.
got a broken foot. We know it's staged. You can still get hurt.
This is with the Judgment Day meeting Andrew Schultz. And
you can still get hurt.
Now they're still trash talking here. We got hats flying, hats being put back on. Andrew Schultz being pushed around.
What if Schultz fell onto his foot? And then Cam can't walk. It's ridiculous. This never would have happened if there was grown-ups at Giantland. Then they asked the Giants, what do you think of it? Oh, it was cool.
I thought this was great.
Cool.
I thought this was absolutely great. This is what we want to see more of.
No.
If you're injured, if you're not playing and you love playing football, get yourself a little scuffle on WWE.
We can't
and let me
be
tell you
doing
why
that.
this is okay. He was behind a barrier,
yeah,
so
but
he was
still
not
get
in
hurt.
the ring.
But you can still get hurt.
You know where he could get hurt on? Walking on the street when the ice is on the ground. So he's not allowed to do this?
No.
I don't think so.
You put him in the cellophane.
The
bubble wrap.
Which is that's not realistic, Lou.
It is realistic.
You're being
you
so
don't
old
put
school
yourself
right now.
in a position to get hurt. I'm not the only guy who said this, by the way.
Outside.
No, he shouldn't have he should not have. Look, a couple of months from now, when the foot is healed and you're healthy, go do it. I have no problem with him. A lot of guys have done it, but not in that situation.
Hey, shout out to David watching us from L.A. Dan as well, our best friend Dan. Can you lure Woody Johnson into this podcast?
Somebody said I knew it's fake. Of course it's fake.
We would love to, but not after we talk about his story in a second. Okay, so I know that he got so much hate on social media for doing this.
Yeah.
You're in the same camp.
Which one is this now?
We're still talking about Cam.
Oh, okay. I lost track.
And
I'm old. I don't know where we went.
And he clapped back at people saying, hey, this is what, if you don't like this, I'm having fun. If you don't like it, unfollow me. And this is where it said, honestly, if you don't like that I'm having a good time while dealing with a tough time, then just go ahead and unfollow and casually move on. I'm not able to play football and have the fun that I've been having my whole life. So I'm doing things outside of the box, trying to find, and there's a bunch more. He's trying to
find his life, trying to find fun. Listen, fun is great. You know, the other day, he's on social media and he's drinking booze out of his sneaker. That's okay. As long as he doesn't get drunk and fall down, he's okay. But you can't be getting pushed like that. That's crazy.
You sound like a helicopter parent right now.
A what?
A helicopter parent. Do you know what that is?
Not really.
Okay, you got to look that up. Do you guys know what that is?
I know what it is. They hover over the kids. They hover over the kids. I know what it means.
That's what you sound like. And this is not even your son.
No, I'm saying to you, it shows dysfunction in Giantland
How
that
is
they
that
let them.
dysfunction?
Because you don't put your players in that position.
That is not true. He probably asked, "Can I do this?
Do you know that Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers, which was out of control in the Jets and crazy and everything else. Oh, please. He controlled the Jets. It was a mess. But even when he got hurt, he was smart enough not to do something stupid like that.
Because he's not fun, Lou. He's a boring, wet blanket.
He's a fun guy.
He's a fun guy.
Aaron's a fun guy.
I'm sorry. I don't know him personally, so I can't say if he's fun or not. But I'm just saying through the many interviews we've seen on TV, he's not a fun guy.
You can't smoke that stuff without being fun. I'm sure he's very jolly when he's high on his you-know-what. I'm not going to try to say it again. Kawasaki.
On his ayahuasca?
Ayahuasca. Whatever. The Kawasaki stuff he does. All I know is when he went to Pittsburgh, the first thing they did was, no more Pat McAfee. We don't need distractions.
That's totally different.
How is it different?
That's because he's going on Pat McAfee talking about COVID shots and aliens and tinfoil, this and that.
Well, this
is completely different.
It isn't, because he can get hurt doing that again. He's got a broken
foot.
Who
can get hurt?
Who?
A guy going to the freaking club that got shot outside of the club.
Oh, yeah, that's scary.
And no one's saying, hey, you can't go to the New York City clubs. Because you could get hurt.
Nothing good ever happens after midnight. Okay. Remember that.
I think everyone
always remember, nothing good ever happens after midnight. That's all I'm going to say.
Cam, I love you, support you. Keep doing you. Honestly.
Look, I don't mind. I like Cam. Keep doing you. Just not stupidly at a WWE event. That's all.
Do it next week, honestly. Fly to the next one.
No, don't do it. Yeah, and the Giants thing. Oh, God.
Yeah, well, people need to have a little more fun and lighten up.
No.
Especially in football. All right, let's get to this one. Peyton Manning roasts Brock Bowers' smart girlfriend. We're using air quotes because we don't know her.
No, we don't know her.
We just know that Peyton Manning said that she's smart. So let me tell you the breakdown of this. So the Manning cast, this is the two brothers, Peyton and Eli. This was for Raiders, Cowboys Monday Night Football. Peyton kind of shared a little story that he teaches a class at University of Tennessee. He also played there. And Brock Bowers' girlfriend was in it. He called her really smart, adding that Brock Bowers was also smart for dating her.
There she is.
That's what he joked about.
Very pretty girl.
Now, in this little story, he said, it's a tough class.
There he is, telling a story.
But it's an easy A.
Yeah, because he can't teach. And by the way, what was he teaching, by the way?
He's teaching leadership.
Now, all I know is he's teaching leadership. I'm telling you, if Tom Brady walked into the class, they would yank Peyton off the podium and put Tom in there, because when it comes to leadership, nobody's better than Tom.
I think Peyton's a great person to teach leadership.
No, please.
I take advice from him all day, any day.
Listen, Peyton Manning, great quarterback, but not a leader.
He ruined it, though, by saying smart, because he said it's a tough class, but it's an easy A.
Yeah, exactly.
He literally is saying, my class is so easy.
Right.
Whoever the hell comes and takes it, you're going to get an A.
Everyone leads. Everyone leads. Everyone leads, and everyone leaves with an A.
So
yeah, it kind of. No, I can't say she's smart.
We don't know,
because it's the dumbest kid in the class gets an A. How can we judge her?
That is true. She's smart for going to Tennessee.
I guess. I mean, Tennessee, maybe. I guess so.
Yeah, we'll give her that.
Yeah, I'll give her that.
Well, Brock Bowers, congrats to you on picking a smart girlfriend. Yeah. That gets an A in an easy class. All right, this one. We're going to play a little game, though, coming off that. Smart girlfriend or smart play.
Okay.
So this is inspired by Peyton Manning teasing Brock Bowers. Lou's going to read some headlines involving athletes' partners doing some impressive things, and they're true. And we're going to have to guess if the girlfriend is being smart or the player is making a smart career move.
Well, number one, of course, talk about girlfriends in the NFL. We all know Travis Kelce buys a house and gets privacy with Taylor Swift. That's impossible. First of all, how does that happen? There's no privacy between those two.
If they're in a gated community, yeah.
No, I'm telling you right now, there's no way. They'd have to lock themselves in a bathroom not to get privacy.
What are you talking about?
There's no way.
If they're getting, I know that they did this, and I think this is a smart girlfriend.
Right.
Because if they're in a gated community where they're safe, they're away from people, and no one can get photographs of them, this is a smart girlfriend move.
All right, I'll buy that. I agree with that. I think it's a smart girlfriend move, but I just think there's no way. There's no privacy for those two. They don't want privacy. They're everywhere.
That's not true. They definitely have a lot of privacy.
I don't know about that.
They go to restaurants. They close them out before they even go to dinner.
Yeah, that I know.
So they don't want photos taken, and when they do want photos taken, then they know where to go.
They want controlled media. They want controlled
controlled privacy.
I agree.
Next one.
Patrick Mahomes' wife, Brittany, launches her own sportswear line after viral backlash. Okay, first of all, what is the... I'm not familiar with this, so what was the viral backlash?
Well, she's always getting backlash. Left and right.
She does.
From stuff that, her liking Trump's post to her being friends with Taylor. She's getting backlash.
She gets a lot of backlash in general. All right,
her brother doing like viral dances on top of someone's, I don't know, what happened? Someone was like a memorial
I remember
thing.
That.
Yeah.
No, she gets a lot of heat. I don't know why. She seems like a nice girl. I know she's pro-Trump. What's wrong with that?
So smart girlfriend, or are we talking about?
I think it's more like a smart play by Mahomes protecting the brand. You got to protect the brand.
Is he protecting the brand? He's letting his wife come out.
No, that's okay because he gets a sports line out there. Okay, he gets the sports line out there. People buy it. They like it. And maybe that will get the heat off him, heat off her, and will protect his brand.
Okay.
That's how I'm buying
Mahomes, shout out to you. Next
one. Yeah, okay. Simone Biles coach Jonathan Owens through his rough rookie season. Okay. Is that a smart girlfriend, lead athlete, mentoring, or is that a smart play by Owens securing inspiration from the GOAT?
Yeah, it's definitely a smart play by him.
Yes, I agree with that.
She's at the top of her game and has already dealt with media scrutiny. Remember, she had to take a little mental health break, and everyone's
a couple of them
getting so mad at her. And I
said, the Olympics,
get
in the middle of the Olympics, and that was tough.
If somebody needs a little mental break, give them a mentee.
And you know what? I'm gonna agree with you because she is an elite athlete and she's been through it all. So if anyone can give the right mentorship to her boyfriend, so that's a smart move by him to take it because a lot of guys wouldn't take it.
Yeah, no.
A lot of guys would not take it.
Literally the top of her game, the best of the best.
Right, she's a great athlete.
Smart move by him.
Yeah, smart move by him. I agree with you on that one.
What's the last one?
Christian McCaffrey credits Olivia Cupo for his career turnaround. What? Smart girlfriend manifesting Pro Bowl run or smart play by McCaffrey? First of all, when did he say that?
I actually don't know. Maybe he said this in an interview.
First of all, he was a great player.
I know.
Before her. He's got kids. I know it's a big deal, but I don't know. I think you know what? If he's crediting,
I think it's a smart move by her.
That was a great move by her.
Yeah.
Great move by her because she connected with Christian McCaffrey,
with him and
McCaffrey
really
was a great NFL star.
Yeah.
And although she won Miss Universe, she does that show with her sisters and the whole routine. She's now in a different limelight. One thing we said this before: these women who are celebrities, great celebrities. All right, maybe not Taylor. I won't say Taylor. A lot of them go to the next level by dating NFL players. There is something about dating an NFL player that puts them to the next level. Now, some of them, their careers fall apart and it's over, but it does help them. I think this case, Christian McCaffrey has that all-American look, that way about him. I think it's a good move by her.
Okay, no shade to anyone dating athletes because I definitely went through a period of that.
Oh, I could imagine.
But I don't think it takes them to another level.
Well,
I also find it very creepy when, and I've seen this firsthand, when women take on the identity of what their partner does. When they say, we got traded, we just signed a contract extension. We, biatch, you're not wearing the pads and the cleats on the field getting touchdowns.
That's kind of messed up.
It's weird to me.
That's very weird.
That like you just mesh in together into one, and we are getting a contract extension. We are going to a new team.
But it's a woman
that shouldn't elevate them, but I know it does because social media puts them on this pedestal like you're dating an athlete. It's
that's bad.
So odd.
That's bad. It's not a we.
It's not a we thing. It's your man is breaking his back.
They're not trading you. They're trading him.
Yes, but
they're not signing you. They're signing him.
The amount of times I've heard this personally, as I've dated people that played in the NFL, dated one person, I've heard that term "we."
All right, I have to ask you a question. Since you've dated guys in the NFL, what is the percentage of NFL players who stay faithful for their girlfriends or wives? All sports. I don't even say NFL, but since you know NFL.
Let's be real. I mean, you can ask any girl on the street that's been in this world. It's a very low percentage.
Very low, right?
Very low. I think actually basketball might be the worst.
Basketball I think is definitely the worst. Baseball's not good either.
Baseball's not good either.
Well, basketball you have, everyone talks about there's a website. I don't know if it still exists. It was called Ballers, where all the groupies went on And then what they did was.
Know this?
I've heard the stories.
Oh my God, were you?
No, I'm not an athlete. This is for women.
Were you a groupie?
No, I'm not a groupie.
So how do you know? How do you know about this website?
I just heard it. Well, I'm in the media. I know these things.
I don't know these things.
I'm a sports media guy.
We gotta take a break right now at that point because he's talking about him being his groupie days.
It's not about me.
And we gotta make sure this is clean
that's
for air.
what they do. Is
so
clean.
We're gonna take a break. I'm gonna make sure he doesn't reveal his secrets about being a groupie back in the day. And
I'm not a groupie.
All right, we're back. I just had to get some questions answered during that little break about a website where people went to go learn how to be groupies.
I'll just say it used to exist about 20 years ago. Don't know if it still does, but groupies went on the website and they would reserve who they're going to talk to. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That was known.
Okay,
that was a well-known thing.
You know what? It still exists now. It's just called like DM messages.
Yeah, pretty much now. You don't have to
like,
go. You don't have to reserve anymore. You just do it.
You just
exactly.
DM and then see what
exactly
happens.
how it is.
Look, that's just been going
Life
on.
as an athlete, it is the greatest.
Forever.
Of course it has.
Forever. Before DMs, it was the groupie website.
There were
Before
also
that, I'm
so
sure
many books were written about this. There was a book about the Philadelphia Eagles back in the early 90s. And then the guy went behind the scenes. And so the guy was talking about one of the players. I'm not going to say names. And his wife went to the game, and his wife was up in certain seats, a little higher up. And then she noticed the girlfriend. She knew about the girlfriend. They didn't bother her, but the girlfriend had better seats.
Oh.
So now they went down to where the players' wives and girlfriends come together, and they both were there.
Okay,
and
wait,
she attacked her, not because she was dating the husband, because she had better seats.
Okay, tell me who you think would be like the epitome of one of the greatest basketball players there ever was.
You mean as a basketball player or a player?
A player. No longer alive.
No longer alive.
Yeah.
What do you mean no longer alive? I mean, the greatest player of all time is Michael Jordan.
Okay, I mean, I would go Kobe, but...
Oh, okay. Kobe was great.
There's some interesting stories about him.
Sure.
And obviously, he got caught up in the middle of one of those stories.
Yeah,
but it continued after. And I know
I'm not surprised.
And I know this because I've known people that worked with the Lakers organization and worked in the arena and had to greet the side girls. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It goes on, and it's just people it is what it is.
They are what they are.
You know what? It's not even just athletes. It's just real life in general. Yeah. Guys cheat. Girls go outside the marriage. It's like, it is what it is.
Yeah. That's why divorce is so high.
It's a little sad. Divorce rate is way too high. Okay, why are we going off?
Yeah, where we go to that? Like, how did that happen?
Marriage therapists.
Where we go on
now?
that
This
one?
is
Where
not
did
what
that
I
go
wanted to get to. But anyways, if you're joining us on TikTok and on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. Some people saying it's not fake, it's real. And we're talking about the WWE. You got to get that brain check, sir, because that was scripted. I'm not supposed to say fake, it's scripted. Okay, so let's get to our third topic here. Jets owner Woody Johnson calls NFLPA report card totally bogus. Let me give you some background on this. The NFLPA is made up of the Players Association. It's made up of the players. And they have to rate the teams based on, like, how they treat the players, accommodations, how they respect the family and the accommodations for the family. And they ranked the Jets 29 out of 32. So Johnson earned the only F among owners.
So now Johnson wants to get rid of the poll. See, some owners would take the F and say, I got to improve my franchise. He says, get rid of the poll.
I'm not going to lie. Does that not sound like something our current president would do?
It's insane. Oh, guys, take the hint. You may want to do better. But no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to bury it. I'm not going to change. There's something wrong with the guys who said everything. I think
that is so ridiculous. But,
come on.
He said it's bogus how they collected the information, who they collected it from, and that's enough said on that.
Yeah, fake news. Give me a break.
It sounds very similar to certain people that are currently in power.
Woody, take the hint. Fix your franchise. It stinks.
Well, it's true. We should ask, how did they collect the information? Who did they collect it from?
They interviewed anonymously players, all the players. This is a poll. This was a survey, and the players all around the league, they checked it off.
Okay, so do you think this is why the Jets cannot get out of their own way?
Yes. Ownership, in Woody's case, yes. That's why players don't want to come here. Yes. They saw what happened with the whole Aaron Rodgers fiasco. Yeah. Yes.
But I think this also applies to any organization.
Yeah.
A news organization, a government organization.
All organizations. You look at winning teams and you look at teams that are always losing and you go right to the top. Right to the top.
Yep. Okay, Woody. I mean, you got an F. You could turn it around to make it like a D-.
And there was a great stat that came out to show you just how bad the Jets are.
I think everyone knows that. That's why we didn't even include them in the poll to get a tattoo of last week.
We didn't make them.
I said, I'm not getting that F-rated team on my body.
Did you notice the Jets and Giants didn't even make the final three?
No. There was
Yankees,
no
Mets, and Knicks. No love for the Jets and Giants.
There was 3 votes for the Giants. There was 1 person voted for the Long Islanders. Weren't even on there.
Right.
And the rest of it was just Yankees,
Mets, and Knicks. Yep. And that was it. Crazy.
What happens to your fans? If your fans don't even care that much to vote on a stupid poll for us to get a tattoo, you got to work on that.
They're angry.
Okay, you know who's not angry? Or angry. I can't even tell by the look of his face. He always looks the same way as Bill Belichick. We caught him this weekend at an adult co-ed cheerleading competition.
This is creepy.
That his 24-year-old girlfriend was competing in.
It is so creepy.
There's Bill. You can't tell if he's constipated, upset,
it's
enjoying,
just creepy.
Maybe, even a little turned on.
He went to go watch his daughter play cheerleading.
It's the same face always. There's Jordyn. She's one of the girl circle there, one of your flyers, as some would say. Thin gal, up in the air, definitely knows how to do all those moves and grooves.
Anyways, makes no sense.
He was there. He's 74. He's 73. She's 24. And he was sitting alone, arms crossed. You almost wonder, is he looking at her and being like, now let me see. I'm gonna try to figure out this formation that they're doing. Is he putting his football brain on while he's watching the cheer competition?
Well, I don't know.
Or is he just watching her being like, damn, I got it good?
No, I just think he's kind of delusional and he's watching her and it's just crazy. I really believe, had he not gone to this dark side of a whole different, him and the girlfriend and all that BS that goes on in Carolina, he had a chance to be the Giants' next head coach.
Yeah.
But I think the Maras are saying, ooh, there's something wrong with Bill. I think the NFL is saying there's something wrong with Bill.
Yeah, and do you think that's because of her?
Yeah, I think it was because of her. I think they see this and say, what happened to him?
Yeah.
What happened to this guy who controlled and he was a dominant leader, and now he's being
controlled.
Being controlled by a 24-year-old girl.
It's a little crazy.
It's
but
a little creepy.
What? shout out to Bill. What a supportive boyfriend you are for watching your girlfriend's cheer competition.
I guess
co-ed
so.
adult cheer competition. I love a supportive boyfriend.
Listen, when my daughter cheered in high school, I went and supported her too. Same deal.
Okay, that's your daughter.
I know. Well, it's the same thing. It could be her daughter. It could be his daughter.
Yeah, I agree, but I'm gonna get a little.
74 and 24.
Well, that's so gross. Anyways, do you think he was studying the pyramid formations from their cheer competition? Be like, that's what I'm gonna do at UNC because we suck right now and we need some help.
Well, seeing that she calls the plays at Carolina, probably she was the one who was doing the studying.
1, 2, 3, go, touchdown.
Bill, this will work. We run this formation. We will beat. We will beat Miami. We will beat North Carolina State. We will do it.
Honestly, it's their relationship is just very interesting to watch. But
yeah,
if they're
interesting
happy,
is a nice word.
They're happy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're happy. Does that look like a happy man?
They're happy. They're happy.
Did that look like a happy man?
He never looks happy, so I told you I can't tell. He could be on his wedding day.
Look how happy he looks.
To her, which I'm sure they're probably gonna get married or whatever.
Oh
He's
my
gonna have the
God.
same face. The same face.
He can't marry
Pissed off, happy.
Is he gonna marry her? Is he really gonna marry her?
I think they probably will.
Ugh.
They've already bought like some.
I know. Oh my
property.
God! I know they did, but I mean,
you know, do you, Bill? Do
really?
you? You know who's also a product of his coaching and leadership?
Who's that?
Tom Brady.
I know.
Tom Brady does not look like he'd be controlled by a 24-year-old co-ed
No,
cheerleader.
Tom Brady is not going to be controlled by a 24-year-old cheerleader. It's not happening.
But he's also quite younger. So maybe when Tom Brady gets up to 70,
no, he's not.
You never know.
It's not happening.
You
Tom
never
Brady,
know.
the GOAT, is not going there. It's not happening.
He does not age.
Besides,
Well, you're right. I was going to speculate a couple things, but I do not have that as factual
he's
evidence,
not
so I didn't
going
do
there. The
anything to
GOAT
his
is not
face,
going there.
But he looks great.
No, he looks great.
He looks better than he did 5 years ago. So what are you doing?
No, he looks great.
What are you doing, Tom?
It's all. It's,
Yeah.
It's
Lou, would you get a facelift?
It's his diet.
Would you get a
No,
facelift?
I don't need a facelift. There's a lot of things I need a face. Well, I need a new face, but not a facelift.
Okay, what do you think a facelift does?
No, I don't need a facelift.
Okay, well, if it's good enough for Tom Brady and all these other actors, I'm not saying
Yeah,
he got
but
one. I'm saying he got one.
No, I don't think I need a facelift. There's a lot of things I need. I don't think a facelift is one of them.
I think we need a poll.
No, I don't need a facelift.
Honestly, that whole world fascinates me. Okay, so
What,
speaking about
face-
Tom
what,
Brady,
wait, hold on.
the
Facelifting?
facelifts and everything. It's so interesting to me. Okay, Tom Brady has more wins than the Jets. Go
All right.
back to the Jets since 2020, even though he retired.
That's amazing. Okay, 32 and 27, and he hasn't played in 3 years.
Oh.
That's how bad the Jets are. 3 years.
Well, maybe we should get him back on the field.
Maybe he
It's
should
never
be the
too late.
quarterback for the
It's
Jets.
never too late. You know
Yeah.
what, Jets? On that note, I think you should bring Tom Brady out of retirement again.
He would win more games with the Jets right now if he took over.
And maybe
He would take over and
would
do it.
not have an F, Mr. Woody Johnson.
That's correct.
All right. We don't mean to be rude, Woody. We'd love to have you on the podcast. Obviously, we'll want to get your side of the story as well, okay? We'll see you guys next week. Kicking and Screaming. Stay tuned.